Welcome to class, yogis. Today's sequence is designed to help you relieve sore muscles and to help you gain more flexibility in your body. It is accessible to all levels, beginners or intermediate, and you will need for this sequence 2 blocks and a yoga strap or a long belt if you have one. If you're ready, come meet me sitting on your mat with your knees bent. And you're going to take a deep inhale, tall spine, arch your back gently, taking a deep breath through your nose. And take your block here and place it behind your back. It might take some time to find the sweet spot, but you want it right below your shoulder blades, where you would strap yours or someone else's bra. Lower yourself down, arms by your side, back of the head on the floor, and begin to breathe deeply, trying to be present with this intense stretch of your middle spine. Now go ahead and extend your arms above your head and release more here, allowing yourself to let go of any tension, breathing deeply. Lower the arms back now and bring the soles of your feet together in a bound angle pose or butterfly. Knees open to the side, surrendering to this deep stretch of your spine and of your hips. You can gently massage your inner thigh, pressing them down gently and breathing deeply. And mindfully bring your knees together and bring yourself back up, moving the block to the side. Now place your hands right behind you, fingers pointing forward. Keep the left knee bent and bring the right foot across the top of your thigh, flexing the right foot. You can use your right hand to push the right knee away from your face and breathe deeply here. You may want to place a block or a pillow to elevate your hips if you find it hard to sit tall in this pose. And if you want to intensify the stretch, bring your left foot closer to your buttocks. And if you need to intensify even more, bring your hands closer to your seat. Wherever you are, focusing on keeping a straight and tall spine. Now release the stretch, extend the left leg forward and nestle your right foot inside your left elbow, right elbow framing the right knee. Back is tall, left foot is flexed, and you can begin to cradle from side to side here, feeling the deep opening of your right hip. Relax and enjoy this deep, beautiful release. And let go of the leg, bring the right knee back to your chest, bending so that you can hold your foot with interlaced hands and press your foot away from you as much as you can without rounding your back. Take a deep inhale here, relax your shoulders away from your ears. You may want to use a belt, a strap or a scarf and wrap it under the ball of your foot so that you can still get a nice stretch of your hamstrings without compromising the integrity of your spine. Breathe here. Focus on how mindful you can be in the stretch. And maybe see if you can bend your elbows here. Go deep. From here, either keep the strap or wrap your thumb and index finger around your big toe and open your leg to the right. Keep both sit bones grounded and breathe into your stretch. Place your left hand on the floor if you need extra support for balance. And bring the leg back to center. Keep holding it straight and now rotate it inwards. It's a small range of motion, but you should feel it in your IT band, the side of your leg. Maintain a tall posture, shoulders are low, sit bones grounded, chest proud. Feel the release on the outside of your leg. And bring it back to center. And release the leg. Now we're going to cross the left foot across the right knee, bending the right knee towards your chest, sitting tall, opening your hip. Breathe here, bringing your hands closer, bringing your foot closer to your buttocks if you have more space, sitting tall, breathing deep, feeling the deep opening of your hip, being mindful of your knee. There shouldn't be any pain here. And you can move your leg from side to side, feeling going deep into your sensations. And release, straightening the right leg forward, keeping the left knee bent, cradling your left knee within the crease of your elbow, flexing the foot, framing the foot with the right elbow, sit tall and breathe, cradling from side to side, increasing the stretch in your hip, in your glutes. You can sit on a block if you find it hard to keep your spine straight here. Find what works for you today. And from here we're going to extend that left leg forward, grabbing the foot with the hands or the strap. Press your foot, your heel away from you as much as you can without rounding your back. It may mean that your knee remains bent, and that's okay. Place your belt or scarf underneath the ball of your toe and pull in, bending the elbows out to intensify the stretch. Now holding the belt in your left hand or wrapping your two peace fingers around your left toe, begin to open the leg to the side gently. Finding a comfortable but challenging range of motion, breathe deeply here and bring it back to center and rotate the leg inward towards the right side of the room. Feel the stretch in your IT band. Keep your shoulders low, your spine straight. Breathe. And from here, bend your knee in, release the leg down to the mat. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale. Carefully begin to bend the right knee, bringing the right foot close to your buttock. Take some time to adjust here, making sure that there is no pain in the knee and that your sit bones are firmly grounded. If you feel an intense stretch here, stay where you are. If you feel like you could take it deeper, lower yourself back, placing your elbows down. Energetically rotate your right thigh inwards towards the floor, pelvis slightly tucked down, and if it's available, gently lower your back to the mat. Keep your foot close to your side, knee rotating inward. Breathe deeply here and feel the release in your quadriceps. Making sure that there is absolutely no pain in the right knee. If you think you can go further here, begin to bend the left knee, keeping the foot down onto the mat, or if you can, interlacing both hands above the knee and pressing it down towards your belly, rotating the ankle. Wherever you are, take some deep breath in this challenging stretch. Be present to your sensations and stay mindful. If there is any pain, come out of the posture. And we will all release here, releasing the left leg out and bring yourself back up mindfully. And we switch sides. Inhale, tall posture. Exhale, bring your left foot outside your left hip. And take some time to center your hips, making sure there is no pain in the knee and that you're firmly grounded into the seat bones. If you feel that this is enough of a stretch, stay where you are, or come down onto your elbows again if you can take it deeper, or lower yourself all the way back. Feel like you're rotating the left inner thigh down towards the floor, pelvis slightly tucked down. Your foot close to your buttock, knee rotating in and down, leg active, back very slightly arched to increase the stretch in the hip. Breathe deeply here. If you think you could take it deeper here and there is no pain in the knee, begin to bend the right knee, keeping the foot down on the mat, or if you can, interlacing both hands above the knee and pressing it down. Rotating your ankles, stretching your foot. And breathe deeply wherever you are in this half hero pose. And release and mindfully bring yourself back up onto your elbows and onto your hands, sitting tall and stretching both legs out in front of you. Shake the legs out a little bit and we will come into full hero pose. So we're bringing both feet outside of the buttocks, knees are together, inner thigh rotating inwards, slightly tucking the pelvis, and find your pose here, either coming onto the elbow, staying straight up, or coming all the way down, laying onto your back, taking some deep, profound breath. Feel the stretch in your quadriceps. It's important to send the pelvis down here, and you can slightly puff up your chest to increase your sensations. If you feel at ease, you could bring your hands underneath your head, relaxing with your elbows open to the side. And breathe deep. Let's take a last one deep breath in this pose and gently prop yourself back up into sitting. Take a breath and bring yourself into a tabletop. And begin to lower your hips forward and back, releasing your hips and lower back, finding a high cobra, engaging your core and glutes to protect your back, and lower your chest down to the floor. Place your forearms down parallel, elbows under shoulders, actively pressing onto your forearms, widen your collarbones, lift your chest up and breathe here. And see if you can perhaps walk your hands forward and open your chest more. Breathe deeply, be mindful of your lower back and release your forehead down onto your crossed hands. And once more, lift yourself up, pressing elbows or hands down, cobra pose, opening your heart area, breathing deep, making space. And back into crocodile, resting your forehead down, taking a breath, a quiet moment. And raise your head up and begin to bend your knees, heels down towards your buttock. Extend your arms back and come grab the top of your feet with your hands. Inhale, lift your chest off the floor. Exhale and inhale, flexing your feet. See if you can lift your thigh off of the floor. Opening your shoulders, creating space in your back, strengthening your glute and your legs. Breathe and release down. Not letting go of your ankles, pressing your forehead down for a breath. And getting ready for a second round, lifting your chest off, lifting your legs off, opening the shoulders more. Look forward and release it down all the way. Pressing your hands, lifting yourself back up into a child's pose. And release here. Take a breath. Arms extended forward, your feet onto your heels. And raise back up. Come into tabletop and place your palms forward. Extend your arms out and sink your chest down between your arms to or towards the floor. Trying to bring chin or forehead down on the mat and breathe deeply here. With every breath, try to let go more. Try to relax more in this pose. Feeling the space you're creating in your underarms, in your back. If your chest can't reach the floor, have your forehead onto the mat and feel the deep release in your underarms and enjoy this deep stretch. There is nowhere to go, just enjoy. And slowly bring yourself back up, coming into tabletop. And we step the right foot forward between the hands. Raise your torso up, hands on knee, and allow yourself to melt into the stretch. Keeping the right knee above the ankle. Allow your hip to sink low towards the floor, lengthening your spine on the inhale. Exhaling, allowing a deep release of your adductors. And from here, send your hip back and straighten the right leg, flexing the toes towards your face. You can place blocks under your hands to avoid compromising your posture. Inhale, long spine, look forward. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look forward, long spine. Exhale, fold deeply over your front leg, bending the elbows, keeping your foot flexed, and enjoy this deep stretch. Inhaling, looking forward. Exhaling, folding deep one last time. Feel the stretch in your hamstring and bend your front knee and come back into your low lunge. Hands on your knee, feel that beautiful opening of your hip flexors. Engage your hip flexor and come out of your stretch a bit and lift your right arm up, right palm flat on your back, and see if you can bring the left hand back and maybe interlace the hands and sit back into your lunge. If you need the strap to join the hands, please place it in the right hand and then grab the bottom of the strap with your left hand and pull. Pulling the right arm down with the left hand. Or if you can do it without the strap, stay where you are, breathe. Feel the opening of your tricep, of your hip, working both the upper body and the lower body here. And release your hands down around your front foot, send your hip back, take a nice release of your hip, and we're coming into lizard, bringing the right foot outside of the mat, and see if you can maybe open your foot to the side edge, creating a nice deep stretch of your right hip, moving from side to side here if it's available, bringing the elbows down onto the mat. And breathe deep. Try to keep your left foot in line with your left leg. not turning inwards. Stay mindful in this deep stretch and begin to bend the back leg, sending your heel towards your buttock, opening the right hand and grabbing the top of the foot. You can bend the elbow to bring the foot closer towards you. Breathe deeply. You're stretching the hip, the quadricep, opening the right side of your chest. Continue gently pulling your foot towards you, feeling the deep release of your muscles. And release. Bring the right hand back down and gently send your right foot back into tabletop and into downward facing dog. Pressing your hips to the sky, pressing your chest towards your thigh, feet hip width apart. Breathing deep here, allowing yourself to release in this pose. And begin to bend the left knee, bring it to your chest and step forward between your hands. Knee on the floor, coming onto the top of the foot and sinking the hip down. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, allow yourself to surrender into the pose. Keep breathing at your own rhythm. Stay mindful. And let's send the hip back, stretching the front leg, coming onto the heel, flexing the foot towards your face. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, allow yourself to fold over your front leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, drape yourself over the leg, nose to knee. Making sure to keep both hips facing forward. The right knee is right under the right hip. Trying to keep a straight back, not rounding too much. And bring it back into your low lunge, sitting low and forward. And lift your left arm up, right arm comes behind, interlacing the hands if you can, pulling the arms into opposite directions. And if you need, again, use your strap to fill the gap and just pull both ends of the strap, opening your shoulders, opening your arms, your triceps. Keep your ribs in. Allow yourself to sink deeper into your hip and release down. Bring both hands to frame the front foot. Open into lizard, opening the left foot outside of the mat and allowing the left knee to open. You can move from side to side, find your sweet spot here. There should be no pain in the knee. And if it's accessible, you can bend your elbows. Always remember to breathe through your nose in these deep hip openers. Imagining you're breathing air inside of your hips, creating space, creating lightness. And bend your back knee. Feel free to have something soft under your knee if this feels uncomfortable. And open your left arm back, grabbing your foot with your left hand. And breathing, pressing your heel towards your buttock, opening the left side of your chest, pressing the foot towards you. Don't forget to breathe here. Stay open, stay connected to your breath at every moment. Keep shining your chest to the ceiling, keep pressing your heel towards you. And let's release, bringing your hands down, and we're going to send the left foot back into a downward facing dog, pressing your chest to your thighs, sending your hips to the sky, rolling the triceps inward, breathing into the back of your legs. And from here, raise the right leg up and bring your right knee forward. Place it behind your right wrist. Back leg extended straight behind you. Take some time to adjust into the pose. Moving your hips from side to side, finding if you need to bring your feet more forward, trying to get it parallel with the front of your mat. Inhaling, opening your chest, tall back. Exhaling, folding forward over your front leg. Hands or elbows onto the mat. You can have a block to place it under your forehead for more support. And release fully into the pose. Make sure both hips are facing forward, the back leg, back foot pointing straight back and not splaying in. Keep breathing here. Breathe into your hips. Allow yourself to fall deeper. If you want, you can use the block on the lower setting or bring your head all the way down onto the mat. Find your sweet spot today and stay there for a few more breaths. This pose may feel very challenging if you have tight hips. Just try to be present to your sensation and allow yourself to surrender to them. Do not fight. Do not resist. Allow your body and your mind to become soft. And gently lift yourself back up. Press into your hands and lift your right leg up to the sky. Scorpion dog. Opening the hip, bending the knees, sending your foot behind you. And breathe here. Keep your shoulders square. And step the foot back down, and now lift the left leg up and open in your scorpion dog, bending the knee behind you, opening the hip, keeping the shoulders facing forward, and step it down into your pigeon pose on the left side, finding the angle of your shin parallel or towards parallel to the front of the mat. Depending on the flexibility and the ease in your knee, arch your back, inhale, find your space, and exhale, come forward, leaning forward onto your elbows, place a block underneath your forehead and release completely here. Breathe into your hip, imagine you can create space with every breath. If you can go deeper, place the block on the lower setting now or remove it altogether and place your forehead on the block or onto the mat. Your arms on the side, breathing deeply, allowing your spine to be long, allowing your hip to sink down and open. You should feel the opening on the side of your hip on the left side and inside of your left glute. Let's gently bring ourselves back up, pressing into our hands, coming up straight, pressing into the hands and coming once again into your Scorpio dog, opening the left leg up to the sky and counterbalancing the hip stretch in pigeon pose. And step the foot back down, find your down dog and gently walk forward to the front of the mat, bringing your feet to your hands. And find your forward fold. Bending your knees if you need to, placing your forearms behind your shins, breathing deeply, allowing the neck to be soft, the head is heavy. See if you can straighten the legs a little bit more. Now elongate the spine, looking forward, fingers on the floor, on your shins, on your knees. Straight back and exhale, fold again over your legs. See if you can go deeper now. And once again, inhale, look forward, fingers down on your legs, elongating the spine. Exhale, fold forward, even deeper, bringing your chest towards your thigh, your face towards your shins. And inhale, look forward, elongate. And one last time, exhale, fold over the legs, hugging your legs closer. And slowly begin to lower your seat all the way onto the mat. and find a seat, straightening your legs out in front of you, making your spine really tall and preparing to fold over your legs. Bringing your chest forward, keeping your back long and flat. See how far you can go without rounding your back and stay there. Breathing deeply. Maybe your hands are around your legs or closer towards your feet. Maybe you can grab behind your feet and hold from there, keeping the arms straight or bending the elbows for an extra deep stretch forward. Really aiming to bring the stomach and the chest towards your legs more than pulling your head towards your toes. Keeping your breath deep and expansive, inhaling, making your spine long, exhaling, folding forward over the legs. Now allowing your spine to round. If you need a little help, you can use your strap. Loop it underneath the ball of your toes and sit tall. Open your chest, inhale and exhale. Use the strap to pull yourself forward, opening your elbows to the side, flexing your feet, allowing your head to come down. And release from the forward fold. Unloop the strap if you had it. And we'll cross the right foot outside of the left knee, planting the foot in your mat. Hug your knee to your chest, sitting tall. And begin to twist to the right side, placing your right hand behind you, using the left elbow outside of the right knee to press away and twist your abdominals. Press the knee against the elbow against the knee, keeping the foot firmly grounded into the mat. Inhaling, sitting tall, exhaling, twisting deeper. And bring yourself back to center and we'll switch sides. Bringing the left foot outside of the right knee this time, planting the foot and the toes, hugging your knee to your chest, sit tall, inhale, and exhale, we will twist to the left, placing the left hand behind you, pressing right elbow against the knee and pressing the knee equally against your elbow, keeping your hip active, opening your left glute, opening the left side of your hip, and release it back to center. Stretch your leg out long in front of you and come laying onto your back, hugging your knees to your chest, wrapping your hands around your knees and pulling towards you, releasing your lower back and bringing your knees closer to you, sending the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Grab the side of your feet or grab behind your hamstring and pull your knees down towards the mat, creating space in your hip, keeping your lower back stuck to the mat. Don't let it come up. And keep sending the knees down, pressing the side of your feet, pressing behind your hamstrings, keeping your back flat onto the mat. And if you can, loop your peace fingers around your big toes or use your hands inside your legs to open the legs wide to the side. Breathe deeply here, feel the opening of your hamstrings. Flex your feet, keep your feet and legs engaged and active. You can rock yourself from side to side, feeling the release of your hips and lower back. And let go of the hold. Bring your legs to center, hugging your knees to your chest one more time. And release everything down. Extend your legs out, center yourself on the mat. Let go of your arms, palms facing up, head is relaxed against the mat. Breathing here, letting go, feeling the relaxation you've created in your body. Perhaps the soreness has gone away, or at least it's on its way. Maybe today you will feel the deep effects of the practice on your body. Allow yourself to be weightless here. Allow everything to relax. Allow your back to be one with the floor. Allow yourself to melt into your mat. Relax your face. Keep breathing. Keep letting go. You can stay in this relaxation pose for as long as you need, and if you're ready, you can bend your knees and send them to the side, resting your cheek on your hands, taking a breath here. And bring yourself back to a cross-legged seat, closing your practice, bringing your hands in prayer at the center of your chest, taking a last nice deep breath in and exhale out. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. Let me know in the comments if you like this practice, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss future videos. See you soon.